What up? It's your boy T right here in the reaction show. I had to see this when I saw this post from Tyrone post in Tyrone Man's video. I'm gonna react to Tyrone Man's video, man. Shout out to Tyrone's video. See what this is all about. Saying that woke people, according to studies, woke people are the most miserable. Are miserable. Now I'm happy about this. And the reason why I'm kind of all smiles about that. I dealt with folks wokeness for the longest time, and it's not like not. I ain't talking about the LGBTQ ones as well too, or anything like that. I'm talking about the one will come to the whole tepish type of woke. I've always been in like the tail end of that, or the conspiracy theories as well too. And when I saw this title, I had a big smile on my face because it's like I knew it. It's a Chandler. I'm not going to do this one. I'm not going to put a clip on it because I'm not going to put it. But Chandler, I know. Shout out to Matthew Perry, man. He's smiling in heaven, saying, "I knew it. I knew it." So I want to see what this is all about via Tyrone Man as well too. And like I said, if you have a problem with me reacting to other people's videos, we come to this like stuff like this. Cause I like to hear informational stuff from other people as well too that spoke to about this. Looking this like newsworthy video that's gonna bore me as well too. Like something that make you laugh a little bit about this situation. This is maybe a laughable moment. So let's get it. Worldwide news. WideWorld news.
The shock. Oh my God. Really? Man.
Take a trip down memory. So, woke people are more likely to be unhappy, anxious, depressed, and news says, yeah. I knew it!
Laying with me for a second. So, when I first got on YouTube and everything blew up, I made sure that I made my different social medias. I already had a Facebook, so I didn't need that, but I made a fan page for Facebook. I made an Instagram. I even had a Vine. And I made a Twitter. But I was never...
Who remember Vine? I always say that Vine crawls so TikTok can walk. To this TikTok ban thing. I don't know what's going on, but still.
On Twitter. So, when the controversies with video games and other things started up, all of a sudden I would see comments on my, YouTube videos that would say, "Yo, they trying to cancel you over on Twitter. They saying all this trash about you." So I went over to Twitter and checked it out, and I'm like, oh, these people are absolutely insane. Something's wrong with them. And if you go to their profiles, because I just had to check them, I'm like, who are you? Like, what is this? And you scroll, you see that this person is an absolute miserable person. They do nothing but attack people all day long.
Facts. Major facts. I done that too. Somebody see somebody, low key, I kept myself looking through folks that come at that be posting woke stuff on either comment me on some woke shit, say some woke shit on somebody's comment, some woke shit come up across my timeline on the IG. I'm looking through it, and it's like that's all they do is just bash and everything. See, there's certain woke folks I like to separate as well too. It's the woke, and I like that this artist said the woke with the quotes as well too, because they're like the bad example. Because a lot of people like get on me about why I got something against woke folks. People have some kind of knowledge. It's not that. I got something against folks who wanna beat folks' knowledge of somebody's head and make them feel like shit. Because they're not as knowledgeable as them, or they don't know this and that about them, or you're not on their level, or whatever. And sadly, it's like that in my own community. You know what I'm talking about, if you know what I mean. Like, and 9 times 10, that's all they do. That's the only thing they get them through their life is being that type as well too. We got a good amount of that in the wrestling fandom as well too though. Like they use their so wokeness, they pro blackness, whatever, and then describe stuff. You know, I told you I got attacked a couple of times over me not wanting to root for a wrestler because they was heel, but because they're black, I must root for them. I mean, when I first got a job was that one of the guys I told you about, because it was like he's 50-50 as well too, came at me because I said, shout out to everybody that said Moose because I was fucking with Moose at the time, and I told him why, and he came at me with the wrestling is real to me bullshit. I'm like, fuck you. But yeah, I stayed dealing with folks coming at me over some woke shit all the time. That's why I'm against it. But as they're a good example of woke folks as well too, shout out always to my good friend Ed Sagowski, Snacks, credible trainer, and he knows about as well too. I mean, he do a overboard at times, but he at the same times he not like, make you anybody feel like crap over not knowing. You know what I'm saying? There's people like that who like to make folks feel like crap because they don't know this and that, or they're not knowledgeable this and that. And folks like that gonna make people not even want to be woke or don't give a shit about what you trying to push. Now, I mean, even if it's truth, even if it is truth or can help us or anything, we're not gonna care if you're gonna push that to us and make you feel like shit. Fuck you. I deal with what I'm doing right now. That's haven't harmed me or hurt me at the moment. So whatever. And let's keep going.
That in itself is a mental illness.
It is.
I don't know why they all are like it's like the same stuff.
Same.
It's like
facts.
All of them never show their real face.
No!
As if they're ashamed of what they do or they're not proud of who they are.
All right. I was hoping it was gonna be a video longer than it's supposed to be, and I see it's gonna be as well too. So this is a late video. I was gonna do this and do the new episode. What so is up? So I'm gonna have to push that tomorrow because this is gonna be one of them days, one of the videos. Oh yes. And he's facts, and he's so right about them not showing their faces, their pages. Their profile pages are full of memes or stuff they're trying to promote, the wokeness they try to promote, the stuff they're against and that. Yeah, about that. And folks say that because I show my logo. I'm proud of my logo. I mean, if I show my face, I can show my face on one too. But yeah, at least the logo is. Excuse me. What I'm doing is a marketing thing for my profile picture on Facebook if anybody go there. But at the same time, it is major fact. One guy that's been like a pain in my ass for a long time over his wokeness, his name Travis Allen, wherever, never fucking showed his fucking face, no profile or anything. Maybe the closest guy is a silhouette as well too. Shit, half of the dickheads I dealing with in the wrestling groups who gets on my case about shit barely show their faces as well too. Having to find, like I said, the Dollar Delgado guy as well too. The Izzy Velasco dickhead don't show his face as well too. That fuckhead Russell Silly don't show his face. Well too, he has a picture showing his face. It wasn't his main profile picture, so yeah. The Dollar Delgado one, I haven't happened to come across him and see he's muscle bound because he supposedly took a picture at a show in the bathroom with his head down, but he has muscle showing. So like, okay, I see why he feel like he can do whatever the fuck he want. Nobody can touch him because he's muscle bound, but somebody can touch him. But that's another story. But what I'm saying, they can be woke, but the main one he's talking about is the woke folks. Yes, that is major facts right there. They don't show they barely show their fucking faces. Like I said, all their profile pictures or main pictures are mostly they stuff they trying to show that they woke about, the stuff they like to laugh at because to them it's woke, to them it's bullshit to them as well, and memes as well too. That's all it is. Nothing more, nothing less. but they won't show their face. They barely will show their face at all.
They all have their pronouns in their profile. I don't know why that is a thing. Because I know plenty of people, I've met people in the industry that use their pronouns in their profile that are really good people.
Exactly.
They're not attacking people. But why is there like a subculture of people with pronouns in their profile attacking people all the time? What is that? You know what I'm saying? It's always some weird stuff on their profiles too, man. Like really weird stuff. I had enough years ago. I just block them now. But look, you don't believe me? Go on over to Twitter, type my name in the search, hit enter, and hit latest, because you want to make sure you get the freshest ones. Go to their profiles. Tell me I'm wrong.
You're not wrong.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I ain't got to go to Twitter, Tyrone. I ain't got Twitter to tell you're wrong. No, you're not wrong at all. You're not wrong. Like I said, I dealt with it as well too. Not as extreme as him though. Like they gonna cancel you all that too, because he's a celebrity. That's why. But I get around those folks that will randomly come at me for saying this or that, especially if you're, because I may not can tell you because I cuss a lot, but I'm into the church and all as well too. And there's folks who like to downplay church and God and all that as well too. We hear that all the time. I deal with folks who talk about the holidays or anything, and 9 times out of 10, majority of them have the weird pics as well too. And even if they show their faces, it's like every other fucking post, they want to talk. They feel like they need to talk shit. Like, this. This that's going on, right? So this is stupid. This ain't what this and that is, or this person is next, or what's the name is not what it is, right? Stuff like that. I'm not. That's not what they say. I'm trying to give you a gist of what they're saying, but every fucking status is something like that. I'm like, if you don't shut the fuck up, like for real. I'll be one to say that, but I ain't trying to get niggas because a lot of them might be, like I said, miserable, angry, and ready to attack somebody, and they be wanting to cuss. It's like they setting up a little bait for somebody to come in there to cuss them out. That's all it is, really. But like, they're miserable. I mean, ain't nothing, you can not tell me, same as the folks I said that gives off other folks' appointment and everything as well too. They're just as bad as them. Like I said, there's nothing. You cannot tell me they're miserable. You can't tell me they're not miserable. You cannot tell me that. I'm 100% convinced. I'm 100% convinced they got some kind of misery in their life. Well, too. They can pretend they ain't miserable, but they miserable.
Absolute, it's just ridiculousness. So, woke people are more likely to be unhappy.
Let me see. The video is 2 minutes long, and I'm already at 13 minutes and 30 seconds. I might have to make a part 2 of this. Might have to do the whole thing of this. But, because the gist of what Tyrone was saying is true.
Anxious and depressed. What a shocker. So, I told you that I had a woke friend that I am not friends with anymore. And when I first met them and had several long conversations with them, look, I've met people before that have had problems. I'm still their, I'm still their friends. They're still good people and whatever. But
true, same.
This person had these issues, and I'm just like, wow. And they showed their true colors. They showed their true colors.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, wow. Well, I've lived this. So this study, I definitely believe to be true. Someone that was close to me and all the harassment on Twitter, it proves this. You just look at the profiles. You can see that all these people are unhappy. So, is ignorance bliss? Psychological researchers in Finland have created an assessment to help measure an individual's commitment to principles of social justice and have made some surprising findings across the Finnish population. Not surprising to me. including a negative correlation between progressive ideals and levels of happiness. Their findings, published in the Scandinavian Journal of Psychology, suggest that Western nations may see similar patterns among their social conscious citizens. Study author Oskari Latinen, a senior researcher at the Invest Research Flagship Center at the University of Turku, remarked that the woke discourse has since worked its way into Finnish discourse. This debate was largely data-free, and it could thus be considered a worthwhile question to study how prevalent these studies are. He continued, no reliable and valid instrument existed prior to the study to assess the extent and prevalence of those attitudes in different populations. So I set out to develop one. Their research trajectory included extensive reading on intersectional feminism, critical race theory, queer theory, and other relevant academic disciplines that inform the critical social justice SciPost reports. The pilot survey included 851 adult participants, most of whom were associated with the University of Turku. After refining the initial scale, the study was expanded to a more representative national sample of 5,000, distributed via, I can't pronounce it. In the end, their final critical social justice attitude scale identified 7 truisms of woke folks. If white people have, on average, higher level of income than black people, it is because of racism. University reading lists should include fewer white or European authors. Microaggressions should be challenged often and actively. I forgot what a microaggression is. I remember when it first came out and people, or at least got popular, and people were talking like, what the hell was a microaggression? They were talking about Zoomers whining and being whiny and, prissy and stuff like this. I kind of
heard about that too.
Trans women who compete with women in sports are not helping women's rights.
That's right.
Reverse scored. Okay. We don't need to talk more about the color of people's skin.
That's kind of true.
White person cannot understand how black people feel equally as well as another black person. A member of a privileged group can adopt features or cultural elements of a less privileged group, reverse scored. The gender divide was probably most surprising to me. 3 out of 5 women view woke ideas positively, but only 1 out of 7 men. You know what I found out today? That 80% of men are beta. 80% of men are beta.
Not surprised.
Say, alpha and all that doesn't exist. But the idea of these traits are real.
That is real
amongst men.
Yes.
That explains a whole lot.
I'm not surprised myself either, to be honest.
A whole lot. This was especially true of women in fields of social sciences, education, and humanities. By contrast, participants who worked in STEM were more likely to critique social justice efforts associated with being woke. However, the most concerning finding was the relationship between mental health and agreement with the scale. Specifically, researchers found a high prevalence of anxiety and depression in people who believe the statement, if white people have an average of a higher income than black people, it is because of racism. More broadly, they found that those who identified as left-wing were most likely to report lower mental health well-being. So scientists warned against extrapolating their findings to international audiences just yet, particularly across Western nations. These studies were quite robust with a sample of above 5,000 and good psychometric properties. However, the scale would need to be validated in North American samples in order to know how these attitudes manifest here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting that like the studies mainly informed, but North America, he's not lying. But at the same time, let's see if the study is the same in North America. It's fucking crazy if that's not, but who knows?
Let me tell you, I'm on social media all day. Boy. Well, what do you think about that, folks? I think this is extremely telling. Post comments down below.
But yeah, do y'all really agree? Do y'all think y'all is this really a shocker to you, or not surprised that it's like calling me shocked? It's like or a cut like that as well too. But yeah, explains a lot as well too. I'm not surprised. I always felt that about certain folks, including folks that come at me all the time as well too. That force me to tiptoe around stuff so I won't get canceled, or tiptoe around stuff so I'm like the bad guy. Tiptoe around stuff so I won't, get into it with some folks as well too. Other than that, yeah, man, this obviously and is now it is signed, sealed, it is confirmed that, well, not fully confirmed because it's from internationally, but North American wise, hopefully it's still confirmed as well too, that the woke folks, the somewhat hoteps, the conspiracy theorists who want to beat their wokeness on your head are nothing but a bunch of unhappy, depressed, miserable fucks who can't enjoy, who, as I thought, can't enjoy life without a message as well too. I said this about this too. Like, give your brain a fucking rest. Are you enjoying yourself? Like, it's like because I always said they're a bunch of party poopers. They are. Woke folks and spirits there's nothing but party poopers. And they are. They're ruining the fun of folks just for the sake of they know this or that about behind the scene. If it's not hurting us, I mean, I get we should know as well too to be cautious, but at the same time, if it's not harming us in any kind of way as well too, especially if we're doing this for a long time, and there hasn't been any harm or foul about this world too, we came out here happy and enjoying ourselves, then why the fuck does it matter? Okay? Let the folks have their fun. If they end up running through the consequences, they'll learn from it as well too. Don't let them learn, alright? That's all I'm gonna say, alright? Let folks have fun, give your brain a rest. As well, get some sleep. The joke, and because I always joke and say that the people that don't get enough sleep. I always call woke folks the people who don't get enough sleep. I mean, the sleepwalkers. Let me stop. Now they call us sleepwalkers, but still. Other than that, man, do you agree with this notion? And again, sorry for making a 9-minute video longer than it's supposed to be, but this had to be talked about. Oh man, and I'm still a big smile about seeing this though, and before anybody go there, I'm not getting happy over post disappointment. I'm just happy with the fact that I knew it. It's something that has been up with folks why they are like this as well too, why they attack folks for not knowing as well too, why they like to try to make other people feel like shit for not knowing, because deep down they feel like shit themselves, and this is their way to get themselves up by making others feel small and make themselves feel bigger. It's sad. Other than that, it's your boy T-Bear signing off. One love.